When Sophie and Brian started dating, her senior year, we went prom dress shopping. And, you know, she found the perfect dress. And I remember sitting in the middle of Florida Mall and I started crying. And she, of course, was like, "Mom, why are you crying?" I knew she was going to be going off to school, but it was more than that. And I shared with her, I said, "Because I can see him being here forever."
It is a pleasure to welcome you here on behalf of Brian and Sophia. Sophie is my eldest granddaughter, and I'm so happy to be part of this and rejoice with you.
Sophie, I am an entirely different man standing up here today, if not for you. I think I was lost in a lot of ways before I met you. Not that I needed you to become who I am today, but I truly believe that you gave me every reason to grow. God put this beautiful, incredibly caring, funny woman in front of me, and He did it for a reason. And like many things we are blessed with, I don't deserve you. I'm beyond blessed. We've had an unconventional path, spending most of our time apart, but it's been a true test and worth every second together. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with this woman, my rib, my why, the catalyst for my growth, my passion, my goals, more importantly, my reason to love. I love you so much.
Sophie, I want to start off by saying that having you as a big sister has been one of the biggest bragging rights I've ever had. Most little sisters don't like being referred to as the little sister of. However, with me that was never the case. When people asked if I was Sophie Bell's little sister, I never felt anything but pride. I have admired you from the day I was born and will continue to admire you for the rest of my life. On one hand, I am overjoyed to know that Sophie is beginning this extremely exciting chapter with the love of her life, while on the other hand, I have also felt the sadness of knowing I will no longer share a last name with you. I will no longer technically be the Sophie Bell's little sister. Although a big pill to swallow, this has become so much easier knowing that the person she will now share a last name with is Brian. To have gotten the opportunity to watch the love that you two share grow from high school sweethearts to husband and wife has been the most beautiful journey to be a part of. And I truly cannot wait to see the life you two build together. And Brian, I hope you enjoy growing old with her as much as I enjoy growing up with her.
Sophie was my firstborn, and I want to say I'm blessed because Sophie, Chloe, Chaz, they make being a father so easy. I can't express how proud I am of you. Watching you excel, going through school, you made being a father so enjoyable.
To be honest, in the beginning, I wasn't a very big fan of you, Brian. Since then, Brian has not just been a coach, a best friend, a competitor, and a tutor for not just me, but also my sister. But more importantly, Brian has been the best brother I could have ever prayed for. And he is definitely one of the people I look up to most in my life. I am truly honored to be chosen as his best man tonight.
You look beautiful, baby.
Love you.
Love you too.
Just absolutely gorgeous.
Brian, sometimes when couples have been dating since high school, they would say something along the lines of how surprised they are to be here, or their younger self wouldn't believe it. For me, I feel no sense of disbelief or surprise. Since meeting you at 17, I've known you were the one for me. You were the absolute love of my life, and the past 8 years with you have been filled with so much love, joy, and many, many goodbyes. We have said goodbye so many times, and somehow they have never gotten easier. So marrying you today feels like the absolute sweetest hello. Brian, I vow to love you and support you for the rest of my life. You are the greatest man I know, and it is the privilege and honor of my life to become your wife today.
Brian and Sophia, in the sight of heaven and earth, you are husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Brian, it has been one of the greatest joys of my life watching you grow into the remarkable man you are today. I couldn't be more proud of the person that you have become. Sophie, you are a wonderful addition to our family. Your warmth, intelligence, and caring nature have not only captured Brian's heart, but ours as well.
So let's just run. We've only just begun, so let's just run. Let's just run. Our time has finally come, so let's just run.
Brian, you're an amazing young man. When I found out that you were going to Florida State and Sophie was going to FAU, I said to Amy, well, it was nice knowing Brian. Sophie, I cried when I heard you give your vows today because it's so true, and I've never known anybody like you and Brian. So many times you had to say goodbye. It was sad, but yet it was worth it because you guys are forever.
So let's just